Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong and transformational coach. I'm so grateful to be here with you today. Hi, Patricia. So here we are. We made it to Friday. Yay! Weekend coming. I hope you're going to have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend. Think of intentions of happiness that you want to experience this weekend. So today I want to bring in peaceful friendship. Hi, Shelby. So how's that one? Sounds pretty good. Peaceful friendship. So I actually thought of that because I'm meeting one of my friends that I used to work with 30 years ago, and we've kept in touch. But it's like a lot and then not much, and a lot and not much, and our children are grown and all that. So we're gonna get together and have some brunch and gab, and it'll be awesome. So I offer peaceful friendship to all of you. Hi, Lynn. So let's start our practice. Feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit. Let your shoulders melt down. Melting, 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 melting. Elbows out, fingers open. Smile on your face. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Hi, Alicia. Feel your spine nice and straight and strong, and everything's lining up. And if you were sleeping funny, or you had a long day and you're feeling out of position, invite balance. Invite balance of your weight, of your body holding itself, the frame. Invite balance of your light body, or chi. Are you going off to this side or that side, or the front or the back? Reminds me of Dick Van Dyke. He's amazing. So fun. All right, so let's feel our connection to the earth. So important that we ground ourselves. There's so much swirling around us, so much stress, so much, with the connection of the internet and everything that keeps us up in our heads. So we need to we need to purposefully ground ourselves. So go down to the earth and feel the connection of the earth, realizing you're part of the earth. So you're made from the earth, right? And feel the energy and the chi and the peacefulness coming up through the bottom of your feet and your ankles and your calves and your knees. And even bring your hands up if you want to, and like you're pulling this energy up. And as you're doing it, it's clearing and changing, transforming extra energy you no longer need into something beautiful. And you finally lift it all up and offer it to the world, to the universe, releasing butterflies. We don't need that energy anymore. It's not doing us good, so we need to let it go. Let it go. So it can be unconditional love and used for something else. And then scoop up some beautiful chi from the universe and bring it down like rain, light raining down through you, and it's just putting everything back into place, like those sequins sweaters. I'm going to have to find me one of those. The little kids had them. I think we need an adult version. And everything's going into place, and it's so comfortable, and it's so easy, and you feel happy, and you start bouncing. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Pat. So we're bouncing from our knees, so my feet are still on the ground. And you feel that vibration that's happening against the ground. Of course, if you're high up, you're going to feel it against, your shoes, the floor. I find, though, that if you're on something like a porch, that's not the cement, right? You get some really good vibration, and it actually feels a little more difficult to me. Elbows are out a little bit to open up the heart connection, the heart meridian that's in the armpit. Yes, armpits are good for things. Why do you think it's so ticklish, right? When you get somebody and you tickle their armpits, right? Because you're connecting right to the heart. So you're just hopefully being very kind about it, not, your little sister that you're trying to make laugh too long. Oh, was that some healing for me? I don't know. I'll call my brothers up and say, was that one of you? All right, let's take our hands over our head and bounce for 5 minutes with our hands up over our heads if we can. If you can get your elbows up over your shoulders, just even that will stimulate the heart and lungs. So I'm letting my hands just flap at the wrist, and if you're at the beginning of the day like me, then just appreciate all the work your fingers, your hands, your arms are going to do for you, and let those hands just flap. Fingers are going to be opening jars and well, I'd say dialing telephones, but that will age me too. You're like, what's a rodeo dial telephone? Doesn't make any sense. Well, and that's how you know how it's different when we say, what do you mean you could just find something on the internet? We have more opportunity to catch up with new technology than the new generations have to understand old technology. So we're just bouncing with our hands up over our head, feeling happy, feeling joyful, allowing the vibration to go deep into ourselves, waking up our life force, the chi. We've got all, I do not know how many meridians and channels for our chi, for our energy. Two main ones, the front channel and the back channel. We touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth to connect. So see if your tongue is there. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Keep your tongue touching. How does your in-breath feel? Can you breathe slowly and deeply and gently, or is it going So check it out. If you feel like it's still a little bit hard to breathe in, then pay attention to your out breath. Maybe 4 times. And just let it go out like a wave on the ocean, a gentle wave. We're not in the crazy sea. Gentle wave going out. And if you've ever sat on the beach and watched the waves, it kind of goes by layers. Big wave goes back, and then there's this little wave. And then you can see the level of the water actually going down in the sand. So wait until the breath is done. And when it is finished, allow yourself to be patient and wait for your body to breathe in again, like a new wave from the ocean. Slowly breathe out. We're detoxifying, breathing in new oxygen, chi going into all the organs and tissues and cells. And when it does, what happens? Our chi transforms energy blockages that we have. So energy blockage is just some chi, some energy that's either in the wrong place or it's made a little blockage for some reason or other. And so it helps to transform it, release it into something beautiful, and then we breathe out. And we allow the butterflies to fly out to the ends of the universe. And notice if that changes your breath. Can you breathe easier? Can you breathe more fully? Hi Dorothy. Hi Betsy. How is nice to see you. Just have that exchange in and out. And I know many times in my life, I always felt very separate, right? That nothing was affected. You know, you try to keep yourself from being affected or whatever. But when we're breathing in and out, we're allowing life to move through us. Hi, Susan. Let's take our hands down and go side to side. Allow the moments to happen, because as we let in the oxygen, we're having an experience of our life. And let it keep moving, because it's going to keep moving. You ever get like behind in something? Like you sign up for something or other, and then you get one email and then another email, and then pretty soon you got 20 emails you haven't seen. And you try to catch up. Well, we don't want to try to catch up with our breathing. So let's keep breathing in and out. And knowing that the breath is bringing us the oxygen to feed all of our cells, to feed our brain. So if that's the only thing you do every day is concentrate on breathing in and releasing out, that's going to do a lot of good, because so many people are so stressed out that they're holding their breath. And I know, because I've held my breath for weeks and days and years probably under stress. And what happened? I had pain in my shoulders, in my hips. I got restless leg syndrome. So do Qigong with us and see how that helps. And one thing is to allow yourself to breathe. All right. So we're bringing in peaceful friendship today. And let's do our shoulder shrugs now. We're modifying our shoulder shrugs due to what Master Lin said this week on Healing Connection. So we'll do our lift the shoulders as we normally do to the ears. Head goes back, scrunching back, knowing that we are going to be helping our brain with beautiful spinal fluid. Release the shoulders down. Let that happen. Let the chi go up in the brain. And then we're adding in pulling our shoulders down. So just try to pull them down a little bit. Again, make sure your knees are bent. And then relax. Soften them back up. And then do it again. So shoulders come up. We're lifting the shoulders. Head's going back. Scrunching back a little bit. Tip of the tongue's touching the roof of the mouth. We're still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Unless it's switched automatically for you. And you just follow that. And then we release the shoulders down, bathing the brain. And then relax for a second, then pull the shoulders down a little bit more. And of course, we're being gentle, overall gentle. And then we release it back up. And we'll do that one more time. So we're going to lift the shoulders, head goes back, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Thank you for that healing of my lung system. When you're ready, release your shoulders down, and then we'll let them rest, and then pull them down with our conscious minds. We're consciously pulling down the shoulders, and then release. And that is another thing for helping reduce stress before it goes in deeper. You're going to have stress around now. We're so stressed everywhere around us, and it's easy to have it come in and kind of get stuck. And Master Lin's been teaching us the last few weeks. It comes in to the C7 and the shoulders first. So we want to open it. So this practice right here is beautiful for that. All right? Very good. Then another one is tapping these 4 points. So let's do that next. Tap the cheekbones. Again, making sure your knees are bent a little bit. Open, open, open. If you feel some, maybe even some icky taste coming up, that maybe you didn't eat so well last night, then do it a little longer. If you feel sparks coming from your fingers, do it a little longer. And then the beginning of the eyebrows. So the first 2 points are the stomach detoxification points, and that's for opening up the front of the 2 main energy channels. And these are the bladder detoxification points, and these are for opening up the back of the 2 main energy channels. Get those channels open, and zoom, zoom, zoom. Your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth, and you are just good to go for the day. Okay, so let's use our one hand, if you wish, on your forehead and cup the base of your head. Wake up your nervous system. So let's wake up our nervous system a little bit longer today. Lessen our brain. Come down to your C7, and probably nice and supple already, but you can do round and round, or you could do the pinch, holding for up to 5 seconds, no longer, and release. Switch if you want. And we want to be careful. We don't want to hold it too long, because that is a sensitive place, and we've got our blood flowing through, so you don't want to stop your blood flow. Okay, very good. Clap our hands. Cup the inside of our left elbow and the right. Now we're playing with the waking up the chi between the heart and the lungs, and then both underarms. And I like to add in the window of the lungs, especially now because we're switching into the fall season. I'm taking advantage of a nice day and wearing my short sleeves. All right, we'll just do one today, and then we'll cup the kidneys. But you can do even 9 sets of that in the morning, at night, middle of the day, whenever you want. It's helpful for opening up, again, stimulating the heart and the lungs. So, if you have trouble falling asleep, give that a try, or staying asleep. And of course, if you have anything going on with lung issues or heart issues. So we're continuing with our active exercises. We're going to come down to the knees. If you're new and I just went through all these and you're saying, what the heck's she doing? Don't worry about it. It's all good. Come back tomorrow. All right, how's that feeling? Let's take another scoop of beautiful chi from the earth up through the whole body. Feel how free and easy it is to do this time. And then release out butterflies, blooms, bubbles, whatever you'd like. And then gather light from the universe and bring it down through you. Again, opening and releasing all your channels. So it is Friday, and we are, of course, grateful to be here. So let's get into our beginning of the universe position, say our password, and then see what healing movement is going to be the best for our group and for peaceful friendship. Feet are grounded, hips are relaxed, knees are bent a little bit or more if you want. Spine is nice and straight and strong. Elbows are out, your fingers, let's stretch them and stretch the toes on purpose. Hi Marlene, hi Lynn. And release. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, chin back. Let's see if your breathing switches automatically to breathing in and out through the nose, and just kind of notice, without trying to judge, that's the hard part, I know, is to breathe in and out. Just kind of notice how balanced they are. Is your in-breath and out-breath about the same? Try not to change it. We don't need to change it. Just invite balance. Invite balance in your weight, how your body, the physical form is balanced, your chi in all directions directions, left and right, front and back, top and bottom, in and out. It's all yin yang. So as much balance as we can, we're just going to bring it in, allow it to be as it is, but invite balance. Feel again the earth and the earth energy coming up and out to the universe, and the universe's energy coming through you, down and into the earth. And feel how unbelievably important you are. You are important. Without you, that communication is not happening. And then we bring in our intentions, peaceful friendship. So we'll say the password. I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. What does that mean? How does it feel? We're lifting our vibration up. Another thing Master Lin was almost, you know how kind and gentle he is, but he was almost chastising us on Tuesday, saying, you've been with me, Spring Forest Qigong, long enough. You need to raise your energy, raise your vibration up to help the world, help yourself, your family. So let yourself connect to the highest vibration. Bring in what's most divine for you. You can connect to Master Lin. So he created the 5-element practice. And ask for what you want from your practice today. And let's start with the 5th movement. It's called Connecting to the Heart, and it's actually for our kidney system, which is everything that's got water, so it pretty much covers it all. Breathing in, we bend forward with a little bow, and so gently and so heartfelt, be grateful for something, whatever comes to mind, whether it is something huge, like being grateful for peace on our planet, or if it's something like, I'm so grateful for the guy that came and fixed my plumbing, because that's actually a pretty big one. Or I'm so grateful that I saw one more rose from my favorite rose bush before the first frost, or whatever it might be. Or I'm so grateful that I can order my groceries and then just go pick them up. Or I'm just so grateful that that person let me in yesterday, because I was sitting at that corner for so long and the traffic was with construction and everything. I was going to be late, but then someone was kind and let me in. I will attempt to be quiet and allow you possibly to hear nature in my yard and the planes going over. And just let yourself be grateful. When we're grateful, we release fear. And I'd also like to put in the circle my whole Qigong class at my community college, especially those that are going through surgery and very scary times. And I feel all your hearts sending chi to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe in beautiful dark blue light. Feel yourself soaked in it, and it's surrounding you, and it's filling your house, your neighborhood, connecting between all of us around the world, bringing in gratitude and releasing fear. So see the whole world saturated in blue light of gratitude from the universe. So universal Zen-chi. We want the purest of the pure, truest of the true, most divine. And be grateful for all the miracles that are happening in this moment, whether they're known or unknown. I'm so grateful to be a part of it. And release your hands, and maybe you're just seeing drops of blue light coming off your hands. Allow yourself to kind of move just at your own. So let's make your own Qigong in this moment. Feel yourself going through the blue light. Bring it into yourself. Let it go through you, into the earth. Maybe pour some out. And just sprinkle love and kindness and gratitude. How's that feel? That felt good. Alright, now we're going to bring our chi into our lower dantian and spin it, spin it, spin it, faster and faster. Get smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter. It turns into a tiny little energy pill and tucks deep behind the navel. Rubbing our hands together, we take a beautiful breath. Can you breathe in the blue light? What would that feel like? I'm definitely getting some good healing. Thank you. And then rub your face. And here's one Master Lin said to do, is this. So the fingers along the scalp or through your hair 100 times. So can you give that to yourself? Maybe even every day. But especially if you're stressed out, allow yourself to do it for as long as you can. Get yourself to do it. Because it stimulates your heart. It actually helps with lowering blood pressure and cholesterol, which I never heard that before. Cup your head, rub your ears, and a giant 10,000 hand and arms coming out, asking the universe, just saying, sure, drop it all in. I'm happy to distribute all these blessings. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and I hope you have peaceful friendship today. Okay, bye.